One lovely morning, Thomas the Tank Top engine was crawling into the engine shed. Beep, beep, went the other engines. They were pleased to see Thomas. Keep that ruddy nose down, said Thomas. Can't you see I've got a hangover? My head feels like a gymnast bum. It's splitting. Fill us up, Mr. Water Tank. Brrr, said Thomas, without moving his lips. That's your share, Thomas, said the water tank. Unless you don't mind taking Gordon's. Okay, said Thomas, but easy on the bitter lemon. Right, I'm off to the sidings. Thomas looked forward to his daily trips to the sidings, even if it was a ruddy, silly name for a pub. As Thomas pulled up at the sidings, he saw Jeremy, the pink engine. Woof, woof, said Jeremy. There's no need to advertise, said Thomas.
With a dismal attempt to use Auden style to sell the New Britain which he'd have found vile. The private contractors making their pitch, the Tory supporters all making it rich.
Thomas was a tanked engine with a big red nose. One night he got a little bit overstoked. Suddenly, Gordon the big engine appeared and towed Thomas off to the drying out shed. You're a very naughty engine. No more drink for you from now on. Blah, blah, sang Thomas. And he went completely off the rails.
One fine morning, Thomas was just finishing his breakfast when Bertie came steaming into the shed, puffing with excitement. Thomas, he said, there's a group of really angry women coming through the railway gates, and they're carrying signs like, Thomas is a sexist pig, and ban Thomas. And Thomas reinforces sex role stereotypes. Give me a look, said Thomas. What a bunch of ugly lesos. Now that's not quite fair, Thomas, said Bertie. They do have a point. For instance, why is it that only boys can be engines? Because I like having boys around me, said Thomas. Now come back into the shed and I'll show you my funnel.
Here you go, Ralph. You choose me? Happy Valentine's.
Look, my bridge works great too.
To look at a make-believe world of model trains.
Well, clickety-clack goes the railroad track. Listen, can't you hear the whistle blowing? Clickety-clack goes the railroad track. Don't you wonder where he's going? Over the hill and around the bend, that's a mighty big... Well, clickety-clack goes the railroad track. Listen, can't you hear the whistle blowing? Clickety-clack goes the railroad track. Don't you wonder where he's going? Over the hill and around the bend, that's a mighty big...
Green.
Hey, 俊太郎。
あ、ゴードン。
おい、俊太郎。こんなとこにダグラスがあるぞ。ドナルドと一緒でなくていいのか？双子なんだろ。
パパはどれが好きなの？
俺はやっぱりヘンリーかな。おしゃれなところが俺そっくりだからな。
じゃあヘンリー持ってくる。
おう。
おかえりなさい。お疲れ様。しゅんちゃん、パパにおかえりなさいわ。
おかえりなさい。
ねえ。ビール。
食事は？
もう済みました。おい、俊太郎。何時だと思ってんだ。 早く寝なさい。俊太郎。
どうしたの？イライラして。しゅんちゃん、お片付けしてママと一緒に寝よっか。
Today, Triang trains have, ironically, been rebranded as Hornby. They still sell in huge numbers, but they're not all filling the stockings of small boys.
We're gonna lose this race to Thomas the Tank Engine? I don't think so. More coal!
Shoveling as fast as I can, sir.
Where can...
Here it is, my special place where I make all the toys.
That's there! Come on, you can't take the ball! Only one man's gonna walk away from this thing, and I promise you, it's gonna be the lightning quick dude with the big yellow things in his hand. Dig it?
Help me watch the car!
I guess they're right over there by the wooden train set.
Oh, I love trains.
I bet you do.
Oh, my, that's awfully sticky. All right, let's see. Bernie Bunny has two daddies now.
Yeah, we're putting the play on for one night in this little 99-seat theater. Can you come? Oh, great. Do you know 98 other people that might want to come? The theater is above a bowling alley, so it's a little noisy, but it might be the only chance I'll ever get to play Anne Frank.
These came this morning.
Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, it's a Roy Cropper moment.
Oh, that's fantastic, so many friends.
Our Liam used to love Thomas the Tank Engine, didn't he, Helen?
Did indeed.
They can go on his shelf till he's a bit older. I might get the chance to read them to him one day.
They wanted me to record every word of the dictionary to preserve the perfect American accent in case of nuclear war. Well, the Cold War ended, and Princeton began selling the recordings.
So people can just buy your voice?
Oh, the things it's been dragged into. Thomas the Tank Engine, Wu-Tang songs.
You're worse than Uncle Thomas the Tank Engine.
I reckon I'll take you where these here tracks go, sir.
Thank you, Uncle Thomas. You're a clean, articulate train.
Just get your white ass on board.
What's that, Thomas?
Choo-choo!
But that behavior is beyond the pale and cannot be tolerated. We are no longer friends.
I got you a talking Thomas the Tank Engine for Thanksgiving.
With real puffing smoke?
Yes.
All right.
I never knew Springfield had a subway. It's like a Thomas the Tank Engine. We can go inside. With no Sir Topham Hatt to tell us what we can and can't do.
It's obvious why McBain wanted the land he's building, a mass transit system in association with the new toll road. Probably at taxpayers' expense, the heartless bastard.
That's a kiddie railroad. It's a free park that McBain is donating to the county. Here's the permit.
It was a lovely day on the Isle of Sodor. The air was crisp, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Thomas, I've given you a much-needed tune-up, my friend,
said Sir Topham Hatt.
Oh, boy, thanks!
Now, as soon as I put your brakes back in, you'll be as good as new.
Wait, why am I rolling? Am I moving or the tree's moving? What'd you say about my brakes? You took out my what? Holy cow, I can't stop!
Clearly, this is why I don't have real friends.
Look out, I have no brakes!
Screamed Thomas, and indeed, he did not.
All right, talk to me. Well, it seems Thomas is out of control and we can't stop him.
Why can't I stop? This is Harold the helicopter. How can I help you?
Asked Harold.
Harold, this is Control. I need you to shoot at Thomas and derail him from the track.
Shoot at Thomas? Why, I couldn't. Thomas is my friend.
Well, your friend is about to crash headfirst into a nearby town. This is why I never work with talking machines. Well, it's like they say, never send a smiley helicopter to do an action star's work.
Nobody says that.
We fight for our lives!
Thomas the Tank Engine was huffing and puffing when suddenly...
Bust my buffers! This isn't the way to the Whistling Woods.
No, it ain't, pal. Unless the mayor of Sodor gives me $100 million, we're gonna drive this dynamite right into Knapford Station.
We got a problem. Get me Sir Topham Hatt. And you come back later.
You know my schedule, dear.
Okay, people, this is what we trained for. So immature. Can we all just stay on track? Let's just get this bastard. Move, move, move!
Hello, Percy! Hello, Thomas! Wonderful weather for a hijacking, isn't it?
Shut your steam hole and get closer!
I love being really useful!
校長先生のお話です。ナイトミルクです。羊です。こんばんは。森本レオです。
Just looking for a casual hookup?
Yeah, for my Thomas the Tank Engines.
Ooh, I love how I don't exactly understand what you're saying.
Now, where'd you go, little guy?
And you remind me of someone, but I just can't think of who.
Oh, is it Thomas the Tank Engine? I get that a lot. I mean, personality-wise, I'm not a train.
No, it's not a make-believe train.
I'm going to die, children, and so will you someday.
And on arrival, he drives his very own 19th century steam train.
There you go. That is great fun.
In fact, Turno's the oldest ever president of the Thomas the Tank Engine fan club.
I came into this role as an adult.
Easygoing Turno can bond with people on almost any topic.
When you have friends, everything is fine. We always ride to the end of the line.
That's right.
Come on, guys, don't be afraid. It's Tugger. Hey, buddy, what do you want?
I just wanted you guys to know it's my birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tugger.
No! I don't like that. Continue.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Toodaloo.
Oh, wow, choo-choo, I'm doing... Thank you, I'm sorry.
Don't mind me.
I'm sorry I electrocuted you. I'm sorry I put traps on your head. I'm sorry I rubbed my butt on your hairbrush.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Stay focused.